From the historic RFK Stadium here in Washington, D.C., welcome to Studio 90. The U.S. Women's National Team will hit the field for a September 3rd match against Mexico. It's first since late June, and what will be the first of several fall friendlies for the U.S. team. As the match falls just 3 days after the NWSL title game, U.S. head coach Tom Sermanni has just one training and has chosen to call in 6 players with 6 caps or less, many of whom you may see on the field tomorrow. We talked to the U.S. coach and several of the newbies about the possibility of getting on the field for the U.S. national team.
In saying that, most of our players have come off a season, so they're match fit. They're used to, some of these players have played together an awful long time. So I don't anticipate us really being much different to how we would normally be in relation to going out and playing tomorrow night. Certainly, we bring players in here to have a look at them. And the best place to have a look at them is out in the soccer field playing a real practical game. So certainly at this stage, it's my aim to sort of give players game time.
I guess being 27 and getting your first call up obviously is super exciting. But, at this age, I feel like it's a little different than getting called in at 21 or 22. So for me, just sort of soaking in the experience, obviously, if I can contribute, great, but just having fun. And, a lot of these girls I've played with and against for the past couple of years.
I'm still kind of soaking in the whole experience, but it doesn't happen often when you get called up with your country, so I'm trying to just take in the whole experience, and the fact that I could do it with some of my Kansas City teammates makes it that much better.
Yeah, it is a bit strange coming from my college team, playing 2 games with them this past weekend, and just getting rolling with them, and then coming in with the national team. It's definitely more comfortable coming into camp after this will be my second time, so I'm a little more comfortable, and my nerves are still there, but it's not as bad. The whole Virginia team is coming, along with a lot of their parents, and my parents are actually here too, so that's pretty special. They're going to tailgate before the game, and so that'll be fun.
The NWSL, I think, for the first year did really well. Obviously, playing with FC Kansas City was fun, and we had a pretty decent year, but even just watching the final and stuff, I think boosts so much for women's soccer, so it's been cool.
It was my first year playing professional soccer. I was right out of college, so it was definitely a higher level, faster, just stronger. Everything was quicker, so it was a tough transition at first, but as I got into it, my teammates helped me to adjust and everything, and I think it developed me as a player, and it was a good first season.
The NWSL has also benefited the Mexican team. They've been in a full-time training environment now for the past 5 months. They've been in training with some of the best players in the world. We'll be up against a team that's match fit and well prepared tomorrow night.
If I got to get a chance to get in tomorrow, obviously I would make the most of it. It's kind of a cool experience, and everybody's been so welcoming, so I already feel comfortable, so that's a good way to go into a day.
If I get on the field tomorrow, it'll be extremely overwhelming in a good way. Emotional, but that's part of the game, so I'm extremely excited for that part of it.
You can watch USA versus Mexico live on Tuesday night, September 3rd at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Fox Sports 1. And what will be the first ever international soccer match on the new network. As always, you can follow along on USsoccer.com's match tracker and on Twitter at USsoccer_WNT. From the nation's capital, that's it for Studio 90.